Hey y'all, Will Healy here, and I'm here in the CESMII booth at HughesTex with Conrad Leiva. And Conrad, why don't you tell people what you do?
So I'm a VP of Ecosystem and Workforce Education at CESMII, the Smart Manufacturing Institute, which is one of 16 manufacturing institutes that is helping accelerate technology adoption among our manufacturers, especially small, medium manufacturers.
Cool, and I'm really excited to be here because Conrad and I have run into each other a lot over the last year, and we've had a lot of really interesting conversations about workforce and workers and what does the future look like. So today I asked Conrad to be on a video with me so we could talk about the worker experience and how that's changing.
Yeah,
what's the future of the worker experience? And so, Conrad, what do you talk about? What are you seeing changing in the worker experience?
Well, there's a need for additional data.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're into smart manufacturing and promoting the use of data and how manufacturers benefit from having more information at their fingertips and insights and be able to optimize their operations using that data. But that means, where's this data coming from? So a lot of it we're automating and getting data from machines, but some of it, the burden of data is falling on the workers. So it's very important as a new workforce skill to be comfortable with data, to be literate about what data means and what does that data in the dashboard mean, and what is a trend? Is it a positive? Is it good or bad? And we need to improve the user interfaces and make it as intuitive as possible, but there's still a need for training.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the worker, when they're working with a piece of equipment, especially as we get more flexible, they need to be able to understand what's going on with the machine on a different level than they did before, for sure. Before, they were just automating tasks with their body, moving a box or, loading parts. And now they're really, it's different, right? They're interacting with the machine. They're solving problems.
I mean, everything was so also paper driven.
Yep.
Driven. So you had that big book next to the machine, and if you forgot something, you went and looked it up and just back to your operation. You also worked on jobs for many years, and now the workforce needs to be more agile and switch jobs more often.
Yep.
Well, that means you would have to learn more of those books or carry around more books.
Yes.
So now, right, we're putting it on the computer, on the either monitors mounted on the benches, or maybe we're giving a laptop to or a handheld tablet to the worker. So, and it's subtle, but that means you need to be comfortable with how to move the screen with a finger, how to enter data on a tablet. Now, thank goodness we're using a lot more technology at home too. So, so for the younger folks joining the workforce, this is a piece of cake. But for some of the older folks, maybe there's been more of a learning curve. And this is, and this mix of different generations in manufacturing, it's making it very interesting. But also a lot of people are retiring. So that also brings some new challenges.
Yeah, definitely. Good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Conrad.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. And until next time, ask yourself, what will I automate next?